I love this truck. Welcome back. We're on the Bronco again, and this time we're going to be addressing the fuel system and the rear hitch. Don't mind that the axle's not done yet because I'm doing 2 videos at once. Anyways, this video is probably already gonna be out by the time we're getting to the gas tank. Doesn't matter. Damn chickens. Pulled the gas tank, we're gonna replace the lines, and I figured out why I could only go about half a pump on the fuel pump thing. Someone put a siphon tube. Someone put a siphon tube down in there and lost it. I've been fighting that for 7 years. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't really care to look, but I was expecting it to be the vent tube. So now that I know this was in there, I'm still gonna change out the hoses, but I think that problem's fixed now. Anyways, also we are going to be cutting the homemade hitch out and just putting a bolt-in hitch. Not that I don't trust that hitch, but I'd rather actually the hitch be a little lower to protect the gas tank, because where I ride usually, the gas tank usually scrapes and the hitch is kind of, I guess, a second safety measure. Anyways, enough talking, let's get to it. Not sure how well I'm gonna be able to get y'all in here, but there's a piece of C-channel welded to the frame. All right, that almost chopped my leg off. Where'd I put my glasses? My glasses. There's like 7 layers. The real sucky part is that bumper's welded onto the frame now, or has been for however long this hitch was installed. And I'm not gonna deal with that. So it's just gonna stay welded. I mean, they welded it all the way around. I don't know why my camera's so dirty. It's bad. The one nice thing about having a bunch of trucks laying around is I was gonna buy a hitch, but I don't drive this truck anymore, And this thing's got a hitch, so I'm just gonna steal this hitch and put it on the Bronco. So we've got one bolt in the hitch, and I had to grind just a little bit where the shackle is. It's not gonna affect anything because it's on the outside. But yeah, I just gotta drill 5 more holes and throw the gas tank in it. So this is what I wanted out of putting a regular hitch on it. You might wonder why. Hello, Lily. What? Huh? I wanted the hitch to be lower than it was. That way the gas tank doesn't take the brunt of the hit. When I'm going down on rocks and stuff, the hitch will take the hit, and this will actually lower it so the trailer, I don't have to use a drop hitch. But anyways, that's what I wanted. Might be counterintuitive, but I wanted more protection on the gas tank and have it slide right here than a higher departure angle. Just so y'all know. Got the pole jack, the drill bit. That is the redneck drill press right there. Makes work easy. So this is super cool. Got the original markings, 83 Bronco, which is weird because it's 82, so it must be a late 82, or this must be a late or early 83? I don't know. It's an 82 Bronco, so it must have been at the end and this was at the beginning. Really cool. These fuel tanks are just huge. I think they're 32 gallon. Could be wrong on that, but I think they're 32 or 35 gallon tanks. I'm already here. This is very difficult to reach when it's in the truck. So we will put a new hose on it. It needed it anyways. This is a 5/16 fuel line. This gas tank has never been out of this truck. So after 40 something years, it's time. Put the clamp on it. Now this was 3/16. It's for the vent tube, which I originally thought was the problem why this truck wouldn't fill up. Sorry, you guys can't see this. Not that you can't see it, but you just physically can't see it. Struggle bus. Vent tube is on, fuel line is on, gas tank is cleaned. Let's throw it in the truck. That doesn't look right. That looks more gooder. Oh no. I've been trying to get these 2 cars done, so it's been a couple weeks since I've actually worked on the Bronco, but last night I got the brake shoes on, wheel cylinders and all that. Not that the brake shoes were worn out, but they were so covered in grease that there's just no way to really get that out of there, so I just went ahead and got new shoes, put on the new wheel cylinders because those have been on there since, you know, it was new. Put all the lines in. Going down there. So we got both shocks installed. E-brake cables are installed. Vent tube. We have the soft line for the brake line installed. New fuel lines, which I showed that, or tried to at least. Vent tube. Everything else is pretty much ready to go back on the ground. I need to tighten those once it's on the ground. Except I goofed up. Oh, a piece of metal right there. Ugh. So I goofed up. I bought these off Rock Auto, and normally I'm pretty good at checking which wheel bearings. Ow! I'm gonna have to get that out. Sorry about that. Had to get that piece of metal out of my finger. Normally I'm pretty good at ordering parts and then checking them and then putting them on the shelf. Because I ordered these about 5 months ago, and I goofed up. I looked in the bag and thought, hey, those look pretty damn close. They're not tapered bearings. They're for the older style, and I need taper bearings. So I had to order another set, which sucks. Oh well, happens. And I goofed up hard on this axle shaft. I'm gonna install the bearings and run them, and I'm gonna be on the scoop for some chromoly shafts, because this one has been cut and ground a couple times, and when you use the grinder, sometimes you nick them. I'm gonna suggest that this is not gonna last long with hard wheeling, but we will find out, okay? U-bolts are torqued, front leaf bolts torqued, shackle and hanger is torqued, wheels are torqued. I don't know why I torqued them, but yeah. If this thing starts, I think that's a pretty good end of the video, huh? Couple gallons of 100%. Because I know it's gonna sit a while. Wow, I've never in my ownership have I been able to dunk gasoline down. That is amazing. That's a game changer. Daily driver. We're gonna be addressing the solenoid and that terrible battery cable, because when you turn the key, the starter stays on. So what you have to do is you have to jump it out here and unhook the starter, and then this thing will cool down because it melted. It's gross. That's another reason why this truck kind of went down, was the reliability of it. It used to be take you anywhere, drive anywhere, abuse the crap out of it, and it'll drive you home. Like this, that's what this truck used to be. And the last couple times we took it out, I can't blame it, because we've ragged on it so hard that, I mean, it was just time. With that being said, hopefully this thing starts up. It should have enough gas in the lines still to prime the carburetor. Yep. She no likey that. So, what you gotta do, I wish I had different angles, because this is gonna be fun. Uh-oh, it's melting away. Come on, girl. All right, try it again. Come on. Oh, I love this truck. Oh.
There we go. I love this truck. Oh man. Oh. You just can't beat a good Bronco, you know? Man, this brings back memories, even though I've owned it the whole time. I feel like an idiot. I stole the front lockouts for the white truck, and I haven't reinstalled the new ones for the Bronco. And my drive shaft rebuild kit for the rear is not in yet. And I was gonna drive this thing out of here. And I literally just realized I can't do that. So before this thing kills me from carbon monoxide poisoning in the shop, I'm gonna end the video here. The truck is running. I mean, it always kind of ran, but it runs. It's on the new fuel tank setup. Not new fuel tank, but you know, all redone from the rear. Rear end's built, hitch is on. Now we gotta do all the front stuff and drive shaft and lockouts and all that stuff. So on the next one, we're gonna be focusing on all the small stuff, driveline wise, and then the front end. And then eventually we'll get to this solenoid. But thanks again, guys, for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. I love this truck, as you can tell. I wanna be able to drive this thing again, and I wanna be able to get in it, turn the key, and go like we used to. So I'm really hoping that this thing comes together fairly quickly because I'm eager to enjoy this thing again. Anyways, see you on the next one. I love this truck.